Download the WyoToday app, now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WyoToday app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit WyoToday.com to download the WyoToday app now.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Hello, I'm Janice K. Bradley, and I'm here to tell you the miracle that Fremont Therapy did in making it possible for my left hand to ever work again. I went to the orthopedic surgeon with this broken hand, and that's when he told me that I would not bend again. So I was really discouraged. Mitch is the hand specialist, and so he's the one that worked and got me where I could bend my hand. The atmosphere is so friendly and professional, which is a combination you don't always get.
For more information, visit FremontTherapyGroup.com.
Hi, this is Tyler Watson, your local State Farm agent. I'm a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics and all of our student athletes here in Fremont County. Youth sports are a great way to build future skills that help our kids succeed in life. Teamwork, leadership, time management, and how to perform under pressure can all be learned on the field and in the gym. Good luck to each and every one of the student athletes. Go Big Red!
Tyler Watson State Farm, 618 East Washington Avenue in Riverton. Call 856-4118 or visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Welcome everyone inside Riverton High School, inside Wolverine Gymnasium. This is Travis Gupton, Sports Director at WyoToday Media, and we are just about ready to get started between the Evanston Lady Red Devils and the Riverton Lady Wolverines. They are introducing the starting lineups. Looking over, we have for Evanston, number 2, Mia Barker. Number 20, that's Rigby. Number 42, Fessler. Number 44, that's Stacia Barker. And then number 45, Johnson. Over for your Lady Wolverines, it will be, let's see, number 12, Camden Sheets. Number 13, Haley Engstrom. Number, it looks like 25, Gracie Olheiser. Number 23, Savannah Martinez. And then number 15, Jordanelle Anderson. This is the win or go home game for both of these teams. If they win, they will move on into the bracket. And on the consolation side of things, loser is done for the season. The last time that these two teams met, it was in Evanston. And looking back into the scorebook, it was let's see here. Let me look real quick. It was Evanston with the 55-38 win in that one. So we're off and running. Tip is in the hands of Evanston, and we're going in this consolation bracket game. Ball is in the hands of Mia Barker, hands over to Fesler. Fesler has the ball up at the top of the key, moves it around, looks around, still trying to find somebody, gives it over to Mia Barker. Mia goes down low, shot up and good by Stacia Barker, and that is the first 2 points of the game right off the bat. It's 7:30 left in the first quarter, 2-0. The Lady Wolverines bring the ball across the timeline, and Ingstrom was trapped. She tried to get it out of bounds, tried to get it to Savannah Martinez, and it goes out of bounds. However, it was last touched by the Lady Red Devils, so it will stay with the Lady Wolverines. Sheets with the ball, brings it across the timeline. Down in the low corner to Martinez, back out to the top of the key to Sheets. Back to Martinez. Martinez for three, no. Rebound comes down to Stacia Barker. 7:05 left in the first quarter, 2-0 early for the Lady Red Devils. Fesler with the ball, hands over to Rigby. Rigby back to Fesler. Fesler with it, starts to move to the other side, down low. And again, they look for Stacia Barker in the low post, did Rigby. But that time it was too high of a pass and it goes out of bounds. 6:42 left in the first, 2-0 in favor of the Lady Red Devils of Evanston. The press is on by Evanston, and and finally Savannah Martinez barely gets it across the Camden Sheets, and it is in the hands of Ingstrom right now. Hands off to Sheets, and it's just got stolen away. Mia Barker just took it from Sheets. Mia Barker goes coast to coast, shot up and good. Mia Barker just stripped that away from Sheets, and now it's 4-0 in favor of the Lady Red Devils with 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first. Martinez brings the ball across the timeline, hands it to Gracie Olheiser. Olheiser back to Savannah Martinez. Martinez for three. That one's too strong. Offensive rebound, however, comes to Gracie Olheiser, but she stepped out of bounds. And it will go into the hands of the Lady Red Devils with just under 6 minutes left in this first quarter. Now the Lady Wolverines look to press and almost had a press going on Mia Barker, but she's able to get out of it. Now in the hands of Rigby. Rigby for three, no good. Shot comes back down, and it was fought for, and a foul is called. Foul is on Jordanelle Anderson. That's her first, team's first. It was not a shooting foul. It was on the floor, so it will stay with the Lady Red Devils. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Mia Barker. That three-pointer was by, I'm trying to see who that was by. That was by Fesler. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Lady Red Devils, and it will go to the Riverton Lady Wolverines with 5:25 left in the first quarter. Long court pass gets down to Sheets. Sheets is going to take a shot. It's up, no good, but she's fouled. Foul is on Johnson. That's her first, team's first. And Camden Sheets will go to the line.
Johnson, her first team foul.
First one on the way, up and good.
The line for Riverton, 12. Sheets, substitution for Evanston.
And so it brings the Lady Wolverines to the board, 4-1 with 5:20 left in the first quarter. She spins the ball in her hands, takes the shot up, and too strong. Rebound comes down to Stacia Barker. And Barker traveled. She was looking to get a cutting. It looked like Rigby coming down on the other end, but she moved her pivot foot. 5:10 left in the first quarter, 4-1 in favor of the Evanston Lady Red Devils. Martinez with the ball down to Jordanelle Anderson. Jordanelle's shot up, no good. She thought she was fouled. Rebound comes down to Sawyer. Now in the hands of Mia Barker, who brings it across the timeline. hands it over to Rigby, down into the low post to Stacia Barker, and it almost got stolen away, and then it gets down again in the low post, shot up and no good by Johnson, and 2 shots up and no good by the Lady Red Devils. Rebound finally comes down to Camden Sheets with 4:40 left in the first period in a 4-1 ball game. Martinez with the ball, brings it around to Camden Sheets. Now in the hands of Olheiser, back to Sheets. Over to Savannah Martinez on the right. She goes down to the low corner, gives it to Olheiser. Olheiser for 3. That shot's off and no good, and it goes out of bounds. 4:18 left in the first quarter, 4-1 in favor of the Lady Red Devils. Fesler has the ball, and she will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Red Devils. Hands off to Mia Barker. 3-point shot on the way, no good. That missed all things by Fesler. Offensive rebound, however, gets for the Lady Red Devils. Shot up and bounces everywhere, no good by Sawyer. Rebound comes down to Savannah Martinez. Sheets will bring the ball across the timeline, and that was Ella Judd in with the ball. Shot up, no good, as Johnson takes the shot. She's fouled, however. Foul is on number 44. That's on Stacia Barker. That's her second, or her first, team second. I'm trying to look here. Let's see here. But yeah, McKay Fegler has entered the game as Johnson misses the first one. If I remember correctly, Fegler was the one that had that injury on her hand recently, and we have not seen much of her, so it's good to see her back in. Johnson's going to have her second shot, too strong. Rebound, however, will come to Jordanelle Anderson. It'll hand to Judd, to Martinez. Martinez is going to shoot another 3. That one's too strong. Rebound comes down to Mia Barker, and Evanston goes the other way with 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter, 4-1 in this consolation bracket game. Mia Barker hands off. Shot up and no good by Johnson. Offensive rebound comes down to Rigby. Her shot goes back up, and she's fouled.
Riverton foul.
Foul is on Sheets. That's her first, team second.
To the line for Evanston, 20, Rigby.
It will send Rigby to the line for 2 shots with 3:19 left in the first quarter, and the first one is up and the first one is good. She'll have one more. Referee gives her the ball. She takes one dribble, spins, shot up, and good. So now it is 6-1 with 3:15 left in the first quarter. Martinez will look to drive. She drives all the way down the basket, hits the bottom of the backboard. Jordanelle Anderson goes down to the ground, and we got a held ball. Possession arrow will be in favor of the Lady Wolverines, and it will be Ella Judd taking the ball out for the Lady Wolverines. Sheets with it now. Hand over to Judd. Judd drives, looks, and hands to Martinez. Martinez goes the other way, right towards Ella Judd. Now looks back and hands back to Sheets. Sheets gets the ball out of bounds, and it will be a turnover for the Lady Red Devils with 2:56 left in the first period in a 6-1 ball game. Maddie Fossey is going to come into the game for the Lady Wolverines. And let's see, Gracie Olheiser will come in as well, and Jordanelle Anderson and Camden Sheets will take a sit. Mia Barker with the ball across court to Rigby. Down to Johnson. Johnson Johnson was fouled. Referee almost made the signal for a walk, and then he changed it mid-sentence. So that is on Gracie Olheiser. That's her first, team's third. Shot up and no good as we're back to action quickly. Rebound comes down to Savannah Martinez, and now the Lady Wolverines look to press with Ella Judd. Judd hands over to Olheiser. Cross court to Savannah Martinez. Martinez going to shoot another 3. That was good.
Savannah Martinez, 3 points.
2:24 left in the first quarter, and now it's 6-4. off the Savannah Martinez three-pointer. And there's going to be a foul called on Savannah Martinez.
Riverton foul, 23, Martinez.
That's her first, team's fourth.
Fourth team foul.
2:18 left, 6-4 in favor of Evanston. Long out-court pass. They look down low for Johnson, and it's too hard of a pass. It's stolen by Engstrom. Olheiser looks to press. She had to pick up her dribble and then hands it over to Fossey. Now to Martinez. Martinez for three. She's good. And now Savannah Martinez starting to feel the rhythm. It's now 7-6 in favor of the Lady Wolverines with 1:53 left in the first quarter. Rigby with the ball, down low, and again Engstrom steals it away on that looking down low pass. Here comes Olheiser with the ball across the timeline. She gives it to Ella Judd, who gives it to Martinez. Martinez is thinking three all the way right there. She's going to take it for sure this time. Shot up, shot good. 10-6 now in favor of the Lady Wolverines. 9 quick points in the first quarter, all in about the span of a minute for Savannah Martinez. It's a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. When we come back, we will finish up the first quarter 10-6 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. We'll be right back.
Is your resolution this year to be healthier? You may have made a commitment to improve your physical health, but don't forget about your financial health. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union is listed as one of the healthiest credit unions in the U.S., and we are the healthiest credit union in Wyoming, according to depositaccounts.com. Don't risk having your accounts anywhere else. Become a member today and accomplish your first resolution by becoming healthier. Financially speaking, that is. Federally insured by NCUA. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Welcome back inside Wolverine Gymnasium. We have 1:30 left in the first quarter, and Savannah Martinez has given the Lady Wolverines the 10-6 lead off of 9 quick points. It's Evanston's ball, however. Shot up, three-pointer on the way, no good. That was by Drew, who is checked in in the game. Rebound comes down to Olheiser. They look to press. It gets into the hands of Engstrom. Engstrom's down low. She's looking right for Savannah Martinez. Savannah Martinez, another three. Oh, that one's no good. Rebound comes down to Engstrom, however, and she traveled. Right around a minute left, right at a minute in the first quarter. 10-6 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. Here comes Johnson down the court. Ball gets tipped out of bounds by Fossey, but it will stay with Evanston with 55.7 left in the first period in 10-6 ball game. Down low, and it went into the hands of Stacia Barker, and she tried to throw it over to Fessler, but she just threw it over Fessler's head. It goes out of bounds. Turnover in favor of the Lady Wolverines. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. It is 10-6 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. Judd with the ball, now to Martinez. Martinez looks to take the shot. She decides against it. It ends up in the hands of Olheiser. Olheiser for a long two. Good. And now it is 12-6 in favor of the Lady Wolverines with 30 seconds left. Giroux with the ball. She's got Ella Judd all over her. Over to Francom, who's also checked into the game. Francom looks to take a shot, and she traveled. It's a turnover, and now with 18.7 left in the first and a 12-6 ball game, the Lady Wolverines may be looking for the last shot. Fossey brings the ball across the timeline, gives it to Martinez, who gives it to Judd. Judd back to Fossey. There's 7 seconds left, and now we got a tie-up. Possession arrow will go to Evanston, and now Evanston has enough time with 4.2 left to sprint down to probably about a long three-point shot, depending on how fast this goes, with 4.2 seconds left. Riverton in the full court press. They got 3 seconds left. They're going to take the half-court shot. Oh! It hit iron, did Fessler, on the last half-court shot of the quarter. So after the end of one, it's the Lady Wolverines 12, Lady Red Devils 6. We'll be right back for second quarter action right after this.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
12-6 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. It will be Lady Wolverines basketball as we return to action. And again, this is win or go home for both of these teams. And so we are back at it, and it is in the hands of Camden Sheets. Sheets is going to shoot a three, no good. Rebound almost went to Jordan L. Anderson. It ends up in the hands of Mia Barker. And here comes Barker, hands down to Stacia Barker, and she traveled. At halftime, I'm going to try to catch you up on all of the other games going on around Fremont County today. We are in the thick of it with 1A, 2A state championships going on in Casper, and then 3A, 4A conference regional championships going on all over the place. But that'll be at halftime. It's Jordan L. Anderson now with the ball. She takes a shot, and she's fouled. And I want to go ahead and take this opportunity as well to apologize that we are not able to show video. We are held by WHSAA to hold all video, so we can't use any video throughout regional or state, and so I apologize for that ahead of time. Jordan L. Anderson makes one of two from the free throw, and it is now 13-6 in favor of the Lady Wolverines with 7:15 left in the first half. Ball cross court to Mia Barker. She's looking for Stacia, and she'll just drive the lane, and she'll be fouled, and it'll probably be on, I think, Engstrom. And it is.
Riverton foul, 13, Engstrom.
That's her first, and that's the team's fifth. It was a shooting foul, so it will send Mia Barker. Shot up, shot good. Makes it 13-7 now with 7:08 left in the first half. Barker takes two slow dribbles, shot up, and that one's good as well. 13-8 now with 7 minutes in the first half. The press is on by Evanston. It's Sheets with it. She was trying to get it to Engstrom, and that's a travel as Fessler went down to the ball, or went down to the ground to get the ball, and she picked up her pivot foot and rolled, which causes the travel. So lucky it is going to stay with the Lady Wolverines. Ella Judd looks to give it to somebody, and she ends it up in the hands of Sheets. Sheets threw it away. Sheets looks at herself and looks at Judd, and she said, "That's on me. That's on me." 6:52 left in the first half, 6:50. Mia Barker with the ball. Down low into the corner to Fessler. Fessler back to Mia Barker. Barker hands over to Fessler, and then to Rigby, and then down low to Sawyer. Sawyer's shot was up, but she was fouled, and it's going to be on Savannah Martinez, I think. It is. That is her second, and that's the team's sixth, but it will send Sawyer to the line for 2 shots.
Sawyer, 2 shots.
First one is on the way, and it's too strong. It will stay 13-8 with 6.5 minutes left in the first half. In a loser goes home game, winner moves on. Sawyer with 2 slow dribbles. Second one on the way, that one's good. That is Sawyer's first point of the night, well, morning. And Jordanelle Anderson was trying to get a pass to Engstrom. Engstrom just kept on running, and it went by her, and it went out of bounds. Turnover in favor of the Lady Red Devils. So it's 6:20 now left in the first half, and now Evanston's making a little bit of a run, making with a 13-9 ball game. Down quickly to Sawyer, and Sawyer traveled. So it's obvious what they're trying to do is Evanston. They're wanting to get it in the low post to either Sawyer or Stacia Barker when she's on the court. And now both of them are on the court. So that'll be hard for the Lady Wolverines just because of size-wise. They're both, Sawyer and Stacia Barker is extremely tall. And foul on the floor. Foul was on number 42. That was Fessler. She just bulldozed over,
42.
I believe that is Camden Sheets on the ground. She's on her back now. Coach McIntosh and the trainer are with her. And we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to restart action. We'll be right back.
No, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WyoToday.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Camden Sheets was helped up by Coach McIntosh and the trainer, and now she has been taken to the locker room. And we are back to action with 6 minutes left in the first half. Ella Judd with it, hands over to Martinez. Martinez with the ball, she looks to drive. She gets stuck and she travels. Mia Barker, Stacia Barker, and Sawyer, all three were right there, and Martinez just ran into a wall. So it will turn over into the hands of Evanston with 5:45 left in the first half. Down to Sawyer in the low post, shot up, that was strong. Shot back up and good by Rigby. It is now a 2-point game, 13-11. Engstrom hands over to Judd. They still don't have across the timeline. They're not going to have enough time. It's going to be 10. Oh, they got around it just in the nick of time. And Martinez tried to get it to Anderson, but it's a turnover. Here comes the Lady Red Devils. Mia Barker shot up and good, and we're tied. 13 all. And a timeout on the floor by Coach Travis McIntosh. With 5:09 left in the first half, we're tied at 13. We'll be back.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton.
Welcome back inside Wolverine Gymnasium on the campus of Riverton High School. And we are 5:09 left in the first half. And we are in a tied ball game. both, it was Savannah Martinez in the first who gave the Lady Wolverines a 6-point lead, and then she's kind of gone quiet in the second quarter, not scoring a point. But it's Lady Wolverines basketball. Jordanelle Anderson brings it across the timeline. She hands over to Judd. Judd surveys the situation, uses a screen by Engstrom, who then gives it over to, she tried to give it to Gracie Olheiser, and then a turnover as it was in a double-teamed pass. Shot up and no good by Stacia Barker. It will come back down in the hands of the Lady Wolverines. It'll be a foul on, they said, I think that's on Mia Barker. Yes, it is. That's her first, and that'll be the team's 5th. So it'll be Lady Wolverines basketball. It is now in the hands of Jordanelle Anderson with 4:25 left in the first half in a tie 13 ball game. Engstrom with it, surveys the situation. They've got Stacia Barker and Sawyer out on the 3-point line, which means you're not going anywhere if you try to go just straight up. Judd with the ball back to Engstrom. Engstrom to Martinez. Martinez got Stacia Barker on her. She tries to no-look pass to Judd, and then Judd is fouled by DeRue. That is DeRue's first, team 6th. So next foul either way will go send the opponent to the line.
Evanston foul 3, DeRue.
Olheiser will bring the ball out. She will give it to Savannah Martinez with just under 4 minutes left in a tied ball game at 13. Engstrom with it. Surveys the situation, hands over to Judd. Judd surveys the situation. She's looking to drive. Passes back out to Engstrom. Engstrom to Olheiser. Olheiser drive, shot up and good.
Gracie Olheiser.
15-13 now with 3.5 in the first. DeRue brings the ball across the timeline. She hands it to Rigby. Rigby to Mia Barker. Back across to DeRue. DeRue looks down low. She tries to get it to Sawyer, and it's a turnover, offensive foul, and it's probably going to be on Sawyer. And it is.
Evanston foul 43, Sawyer.
That's her first, team 7th. And so that will send Jordanelle Anderson to the line for the 1-and-1 bonus. It is 3:21 left in the first half in the 15-13 ball game. Jordanelle 4 quick dribbles. Shots on the way. That one rims all the way around and out. Offensive rebound goes to Savannah Martinez. She's blocked by Stacia Barker. Barker gets it to Rigby, and a long cross-court pass ends up in the hands of, that is, to Johnson. Johnson shot up, no good. Rigby gets the offensive rebound, shot up, or good. And that was not Rigby, that was Mia Barker. So we're back to tied with 3 minutes exactly left in the first half. Ella Judd brings the ball across the timeline. Lady Wolverines break the press. Shot will go up and good, but shot no good by Engstrom. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by a Lady Wolverine. It will be with Evanston with 2:48 left in a 15-15 ball game. And remember, if you are a Wolverine fan, at 7 o'clock tonight, the Wolverines will take on Jackson in the second round of the 4A West Boys Regional Tournament, and we'll have that here for you on KTAK. But again, we will talk about that later. DeRue is going to take a 3-point shot up and good, and she's fouled. And to the delight of the entire crowd onto my right and behind me, DeRue makes the shot, and the cardinal sin of basketball is made where you do not foul when you do not foul the 3-point shooter. So DeRue will go to the line, and she'll try to make complete the 4-point play. There was some discussion between the officials on if it was going to be an out-of-bounds play or a free throw, and I'm assuming it would have been. Shots up and good for Drew. And the official's confused. Or not the official, Ella Judd was saying, is that not it? Is that not all she gets? So now they're going to give her a second one. Drew's going to take a second shot. Second one's up and good. So that is a 5-point play in the span of no time whatsoever. It is now 20-15 with 2:25 left in the first half. And Coach McIntosh is saying, we are going to take a timeout. We're going to talk about this. 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with him. We'll be right back.
Sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County School Athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Welcome back inside Wolverine Gymnasium on the campus of Riverton High School. It is now 20-15 after, and I talked to some of the fans behind me, a first for most of us in a 5-point play. It was a 3-point shot, and she was fouled, and then they gave her 2 shots. So it's a 5-point play, take that as you will, and now it is a 5-point lead for the Lady Red Devils with 2:20 left, 20-15. Lady Wolverines basketball in the hands of Olheiser. Olheiser looks to drive, and she's blocked, and it ends up in the hands of Stacia Barker. Drew will bring the ball across the timeline, hand to Rigby. And Jordan L. Anderson tried to get the ball on the tip away of the pass, and she will get the foul. That's her second, team 7th. It will send Johnson to the line for the 1-and-1 bonus with 2:02 left in the first half. Johnson takes the first shot up and good. I don't know if you can hear it, but the student section, who is actually pretty good for this game, is making tornado siren noises across the way. Second shot on the way, bounces everywhere, no good. So it is now a 6-point game with 2 minutes exactly left in the first half, 21-15. Ball comes across the timeline in the hands of Engstrom. Engstrom goes to Sheets. Sheets surveys the situation, hands over to, that is Johnson for us, for the Lady Wolverines. She looks to drive. She's cut off. She still takes the shot. Shot up and no good, but she's fouled. And the foul will go on. As crazy as this sounds, it's going to be a Johnson-on-Johnson foul.
45, Johnson for second.
So that's her second, team's 8th. It will send Johnson to the line for the Lady Wolverines. First one on the way, that one's good. It is now 21-16 with about a minute and a half left in the first half. Jordan L. Anderson will come in for Olheiser. And Anderson only has 2, and Savannah Martinez also has 2, but she's not on the floor. Second shot up and good by Johnson. And it is now 21-17 with 90 seconds exactly left in the first half. Drew's going to take another 3-point shot. They're not even going to get near her after that 5-point play. And Stacia Barker knocks, we got a turnover. Here comes Ella Judd. Judd just got bulldozed again by Drew, and they're going to call a double dribble. They're going to call a double dribble on, I'm trying to see, I don't know who's on the floor. That was on Ella Judd. They called a double dribble on Ella Judd. And you can hear it's to the dismay of everyone behind me. 1:16 left in the first half, 21-17. Ella Judd is going to go directly to the locker room. And remember, Judd has that hand injury, and she landed right on it. And so It's going to be Evanston basketball with 1:10 left, and Coach McIntosh is hot. Rigby with the ball, hands over to Mia Barker. They look down low. They try to get it to Stacia Barker. They do, and she is fouled on the second shot attempt. And you can start to feel, at least from where I'm sitting, the tension in this room is getting a lot thicker with 1:02 left in the first half. It is 21-17. It's going to be Stacia Barker, to the line. First shot on the way, good. 22-17 now with 1:02 left in the first half. The Evanston Red Devils are now in the building, walking in front of us. Stacia Barker's second shot up and no good. Rebound comes down to Johnson with just under a minute in a 22-17 ball game. Johnson with it. She tries to shake Sawyer, can't do it. She was trying to get into a cutting Olheiser, but she didn't have a good look of the pass, and it's a turnover. Here comes Evanston and DeRue. DeRue will give it to Mia Barker. Shot up, good. Mia Barker goes down to the ground, but no call, and probably a good thing with 30 seconds left in the first half, 24-17. Barker now has 10 points on the game. Olheiser with it. Three-pointer on the way by Olheiser. No good, and we are under 15 seconds left in the first half, and Evanston will probably hold for the last shot of this first half. Mia Barker with it with under 10. Three-point, or half court, or not a half court. DeRue's going to get the offensive rebound. Up and good. And at the half, that'll do it. At the half, 26-17 in favor of the Evanston Lady Red Devils. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we will talk stats, we will talk halftime, we'll talk other games around the county. We'll be right back.
Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare would like to wish everyone a happy, healthy new year. They encourage you all to continue to practice COVID-19 precautions in an effort to keep you and your loved ones safe. They offer a safe and sanitary clinical setting when you stop in for your medical, dental, optometry, and behavioral health needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare have clinics in Arapahoe, Ethany, and Riverton for your convenience. More information can be found online at windriver.care.
Welcome back inside Wolverine Gymnasium. I'm Travis Gustin, Sports Director at WyoToday Media, and at the half we sit at 26-17 in favor of the Evanston Lady Red Devils. Looking at stats, we'll start with the Lady Wolverines. Savannah Martinez has 9. All of those came in the first quarter. Johnson has 2, Olheiser has 4, Camden Sheets has 1, and Jordan L. Anderson has 1 as well. Let me double check on that one. Yes. Okay, so then over on the Lady Red Devil side, Mia Barker is leading all scorers with 10. Giroux has 7. All of those came in the second quarter. Rigby has 3. Sawyer has 1. Stacia Barker has 3. And Johnson has 1. And it sits at 26-17 at the end of the first half. Looking around some of the other action going on in Fremont County, the Shoshone boys will take on the loser of Big Piney and Tongue River. That'll be today at 1:30. Let's see, Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs will take on Moorcroft at 4:30. And then at 7:30, the Du Bois Rams will take on Varsity in the 1A boys semifinal. All of those games will be on 99.1 KWYW, and so we'll have that action for you there. I do not have a Thermopolis update, and I also do not have a Lander Valley update. I do know that the Lander Valley Lady Tigers won, but I do not know who they play or when they play. So if anybody knows that and can pass it on to us, and I can get it in before the game ends, I'd be glad to do so. And again, remember, tonight at 7 p.m., it will be the Riverton Wolverines, who most of them are sitting across the way from me right now. They will take on Jackson in the second round of the 3A or 4A West Regional Tournament. Jackson beat Cody on a buzzer beater last night by a final score of 36-35. And so they will take on the Riverton Wolverines, who had a comfortable win last night against Evanston. But that is tonight at 7 o'clock. You can join Kevin Shields and myself. We'll be here for that. We are 4.5 minutes left in the first, before we get to the second half. And so we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, it will be the second half. It's win or go home for the Lady Wolverines. They're down 26-17. We'll be right back on KTAK.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WyoToday app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WyoToday app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit WyoToday.com to download the WyoToday app now.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Hello, I'm Janice K. Bradley, and I'm here to tell you the miracle that Fremont Therapy did in making it possible for my left hand to ever work again. I went to the orthopedic surgeon with this broken hand, and that's when he told me that it would not bend again. So I was really discouraged. Mitch is the hand specialist, and so he's the one that worked and got me where I could bend my hand. The atmosphere is so friendly and professional, which is a combination you don't always get.
For more information, visit FremontTherapyGroup.com.
Hi, this is Tyler Watson, your local State Farm agent. I'm a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics and all of our student athletes here in Fremont County. Youth sports are a great way to build future skills that help our kids succeed in life. Teamwork, leadership, time management, and how to perform under pressure can all be learned on the field and in the gym. Good luck to each and every one of the student athletes. Go Big Red!
Tyler Watson State Farm, 618 East Washington Avenue in Riverton. Call 856-4118 or visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back inside Wolverine Gymnasium. And as soon as I start talking, the band starts playing. I love when that happens. We are under a minute left before we get started in the third quarter. 26-17 in favor of the Evanston Lady Red Devils. And really, it's going to come down to Savannah Martinez. And can she have another hot streak like she did in the first? She had 9 points in the span of about a minute. So Ernie over at Lander always does this, and so I'm going to do this. I'm looking around for what is the drink or food of the morning. And as you can probably imagine with an 8 a.m. start, I see a lot of Red Bulls. I see a lot of coffee. So coffee is flowing like water here inside Wolverine Gymnasium. We are back to action, and it will be Stacia Barker with the drive. Shot up, no good. She takes a second shot up, no good. She is fouled. Foul is on number 25. That is on Olheiser. That's her second, and that is the team's first of the second half. So Stacia Barker will take 2 dribbles, take the first shot up, and good. Stacia Barker has a word with the officials, and it looked like there was someone using flash photography. She had a word with him. Referee talked to him. No big deal. Shot up and good. Second one, no good. (27-17), 10-point game just underway here in the third quarter. Ball in the hands of Olheiser. Olheiser will look to drive. She takes a shot up, no good, misses everything, and will go out of bounds. Turnover into the hands of the Lady Red Devils. DeRue brings the ball across the timeline, hands over to Mia Barker, who hands back to DeRue. DeRue back to Mia Barker, shot up and no good. Rebound comes out to Stacia Barker, who taps it back out and saves it from going out of bounds. And it goes out of bounds finally, and it will stay with the Lady Red Devils as it was last touched by Johnson. Mia Barker with it, down low to Sawyer. Out to Rigby. Over to DeRue. Back to Mia Barker. Mia Barker going to shoot a 3-point shot, up, no good. Rebound comes down to Haley Engstrom. She hands it off to Sheets with just under 7 minutes left in the third quarter in a 10-point game, 27-17. Olheiser looking for somebody to give it to. She gets it to Sheets. Sheets shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Mia Barker, and Johnson, out of frustration, I think fouls Mia Barker, and she does. That is Johnson's first, team second of the third quarter, second half. 6.5 left in the third, 27-17 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. Mia Barker with it to Rigby. Rigby to Stacia Barker, and that shot's blocked. Turnover. Here comes the Lady Wolverines. 6:15 left in the third quarter, 27-17. Engstrom with it. She's looking down low. She's wanting to get it to Johnson. So now she just takes a shot up, no good, and it will go out of bounds. She was looking to get it to Johnson down the low post, but Johnson was just well covered. 6 minutes left exactly, third quarter. Mia Barker brings the ball across the timeline. And ball goes out of bounds. Still waiting for an official word on where it's going. It is going to go to the Evanston Lady Red Devils. 5:55 left in the third, 10-point ball game. DeRue with it. She looks to drive on Sheets. That doesn't work. She hands over to Mia Barker. Barker back to DeRue. DeRue back to Mia Barker. Down low, tried to get it to Stacia Barker, but it was too hard of a pass. Turnover, and here comes Camden Sheets. Engstrom with it. Hands over to Olheiser. Olheiser drives. Shot blocked by Sawyer. Rebound comes down to Sheets, and then Stacia Barker blocks that one. And it will now come down to the Evanston Lady Red Devils and DeRue with under 5:15 left in the third quarter, 27-17. Stacia Barker shot up, no good. She's fouled, however, and it will send her to the line for two shots. Foul is on number 24. That is Johnson. I saw 24. I don't know who that was on. It was 24. Okay, so that was on Johnson. And Stacia Barker's first shot up and good. Makes it an 11-point game, 28-17, with 5:10 left in the third quarter. And official having a word with the other official. And don't know what the conversation was about, but they give the ball back to Stacia. She takes the second shot, and it's good. Now it's a 12-point game, 29-17, with right at about 5 minutes left, third quarter. Sheets will try to bring the ball across the timeline. They got the trap, does Engstrom, or does the Evanston. Three-point shot by Martinez was from way downtown. That goes off and no good. They tangle up, they go down. Stacia Barker, nice stop and pop. She misses it, however. Rebound will come down to Gracie Olheiser. 4:45 left in the third period, 29-17, as Camden Sheets brings the ball across the timeline. Over to Engstrom. Hands to Olheiser at the top of the key. Down to Sheets. Back to Savannah Martinez. Savannah Martinez for three. No good, too strong. And there's a foul on the ground. It will be on... It's going to be on number 3. That's DeRue. That's her second. And that is the team's first of the second half. DeRue and Sawyer will come out, and Johnson will come out as Jordan L. Anderson comes back in for the Lady Wolverines. 4:29 left in the third, 29-17 in favor of the Lady Red Devils of Evanston. Savannah Martinez shoots three again. That's off the front iron, no good. Rebound comes to Stacia Barker. She hands it over to Fesler, and Fesler will bring it across the timeline with 4:10 left in the third quarter. And the ball gets down low into Stacia Barker, and she has no problems going up, and it's good. And now it is 31-17 with 4 minutes exactly left in the third quarter. Olheiser with the ball. Over to Engstrom. Engstrom to Sheets. Sheets thinks about a three. She takes the three. Up, no good. Rebound comes down to Stacia Barker, and also then gives over to Fessler, and they will call a carry.
Returning for Riverton, 10, Fegler.
And good news, Fegler has come back in for the Lady Wolverines after taking that nasty spill late in the second half. She was bulldozed by DeRue, and she had to be helped to the locker room. but she's back out, and now Maddie Fosse's also in the game. And Fosse almost throws it away off the chest of Jordan L. Anderson. Gives it to Martinez, however, and she is in trouble. She's trapped. Shot up, no good. She had too many Evanston Lady Red Devils, and with Stacia Barker trying to get it across the timeline, she was stopped by a trap, and she traveled off the trap. 31-17, 3:22 left in the third quarter. Fosse with it, brings it across the timeline. She hands off to Savannah Martinez. Martinez for three, good. All right, so that's the first one. We need about three more of those, Savannah. 31-20 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout called by Evanston. We'll take it with them. It is 31-20 with 3 minutes, 1 second left in the third. We'll be right back.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Welcome back inside Wolverine Gymnasium. It is 3:01 left in the third quarter. 31-20 in favor of the Evanston Lady Red Devils. Savannah Martinez just made a three-point basket. That is the first bucket from any Lady Wolverine in the second half. And so it'll be Evanston ball in the hands of Stacia Barker. Barker for three, misses everything. It is saved, however, and it will come back out to Fessler, and there is an offensive foul. Foul is on number 44. That's on Stacia Barker. That's her second, team second of the second half. Oh, they got biscuits and gravy coming in here now. I'm all for that. So rebound, or shot up and no good, and rebound comes down, and there is a foul on the floor. Foul is on number 15. That is on Jordan L. Anderson, her third, team's fourth. Okay, so they actually have Jordan L. with 4. That's my fault, but it is still the team's fourth of the second half. Ball in the hands of Fessler. She has Judd on her, and there's a blocking foul. Foul is on number 10. That's on Judd. That's only her first, team's fifth. 2:22 left in the third, 31-20. Lady Red Devils. Fessler with the ball, hands over to Mia Barker. Barker hands over to Fessler. Fessler three-point shot, up no good. And Fosse outruns Stacia Barker. She's going to take a shot up. That's no good. Rebound comes down to Stacia. And then it's stolen away by Martinez. Everybody's going down to the ground. Still nobody has it really, and it ends up out and coming down court to Mia Barker. Fosse has to foul her, and she does. Foul is on Fosse, and that's really a smart move by Fosse, even though that's the sixth team foul. They had numbers, and so kept them from getting an easy bucket. Three-point shot on the way. Misses everything by Fessler. Rebound shot up and good. And I'm trying to figure out who that was on. That was Fessler with her first basket of the night. Rebound shot up and no good by Fosse. Rebound comes down to the Lady Red Devils with a minute and a half left in the third quarter in a 13-point ball game, 33-20. Fessler with the ball down in the low post. And it goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Ella Judd. It will stay with Evanston with a minute 17 left in 33-20 ball game. Stacia Barker, nice look and nice give and go as she was down to the low post, and now it's an easy 2 points from Barker, and Stacia Barker, only having 3 in the first half, is now having herself a night as she's now got 10. Martinez shot up, no good. It will be a foul. Foul is probably going to go on. It's going to be on Mia Barker.
Foul to Barker, her first.
That is her second, team's third. It will take Savannah Martinez to the line. First one is up, and that one is good by Martinez. 35-21 with a minute exactly left in the third. Savannah Martinez is having herself a good game with 13 points. 3 quick dribbles, 4 quick dribbles, shot up, and good for Savannah. Now 14 points on the morning. 35-22 as we are under a minute left in the third. It's win or go home. Ball to DeRue, and DeRue travels. 50.5 seconds left in the third, 35-22. It is the Lady Wolverines basketball and a nice student section for a 9 o'clock third quarter. Ella Judd with the ball. She wants to get it down to Engstrom. Can't do it, so she just turn around, shoot, and she ties up, and she gets the jump ball call. She tied up with Johnson, and so it will stay with the Lady Wolverines with 31.2 seconds. Martinez with the ball. Martinez going to shoot a 3. Up, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. There's a rebound out of bounds. Officials are talking, and there is a foul. They're going to call a foul on, that's on Johnson, her third, team's fourth. It will stay, however, with the Lady Wolverines. Mia Barker topped that out across court, and it will still stay with the Lady Wolverines as Engstrom brings it back across the timeline. 15 seconds left. Hands over to Sheets, to Olheiser. They're looking for Martinez down low post. They get it to her. Olheiser and Savannah Martinez just takes the ball, or gets the ball stolen, and there is a foul on the floor, and it was on Olheiser. Olheiser grabbed the Evanston Lady Red Devil defender, and it is her third, team's 7th, and so it will send, let's see who that is. That is, can I see the number? Okay, so that'll send Frankham to the line for 2, or for 1 and 1. First one on the way, good. That is Frankham's first points of the morning, with 4.1 left in the third quarter in the 36-22 ball game. Frankham gets the ball back, takes 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles, 4 dribbles, and shot up. That was too strong. Rebound comes to Ella Judd. Down to Martinez. Martinez shoots a 3, no good. So at the end of 3, it is 36-22 in favor of the Evanston Lady Red Devils. Winner will move on in the consolation bracket. The loser season will be over. We are 8 minutes from finding out who does what and when. We will be right back.
Is your resolution this year to be healthier? You may have made a commitment to improve your physical health, but don't forget about your financial health. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union is listed as one of the healthiest credit unions in the U.S., and we are the healthiest credit union in Wyoming, according to depositaccounts.com. Don't risk having your accounts anywhere else. Become a member today and accomplish your first resolution by becoming healthier. Financially speaking, that is. Federally insured by NCUA. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
36-22 as we start the fourth quarter. And as I said, with an 8 o'clock start time, usually there's popcorn, usually there's water. this morning. I've seen biscuits and gravy. I've seen a breakfast burrito. I've seen Red Bulls. I've seen coffee. I've seen McDonald's frappes. I've seen all sorts of stuff. So we are having ourselves a fun time here. But right now, as we start the fourth quarter, it is 36-22 in the favor of Evanston Lady Red Devils. Savannah Martinez on the night has 14 points, and she needs to have a massive fourth quarter for the Lady Wolverines to get back into this one and somehow pull off the win. The Lady Wolverines season on the line as we get started. It is DeRue with the ball for Evanston. Cross to Mia Barker. Down to DeRue, three-point shot on the way, good. That is DeRue's first basket of the second half, and now it is 39-22. Ellen Judd with the ball, hands over to Johnson. Johnson to Engstrom, Engstrom to Sheets. Sheets shot up, no good, misses everything. Out of bounds, turnover in favor of the Evanston Lady Red Devils with 7:29 left, fourth quarter. Rigby with the ball, hands over to DeRue as Judd is pressing a little bit, and ball was tipped by Johnson, and now it's a jump ball as the deflection by Johnson caused all kinds of chaos. 7:18 left in the fourth, 39-22. It is Lady Wolverines basketball. Sheets with it. She brings it across the timeline, hands over to Engstrom. Engstrom to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive. She's got Sawyer on her. So she hands it back to Samantha Martinez, and Martinez gets the ball, her pocket picked by Mia Barker. And then Judd fouls DeRue, who had the ball, and it is going to be 1-and-1 bonus. The rest, it was 1-and-1 in the third quarter, so now for the entire fourth quarter, they will have the 1-and-1. Let's see. I'm sorry, number 10's not Judd. I just looked at that. That is Fegler. Knew that didn't sound right. That's my fault, y'all. So that's Fegler second. And that is the team's 8th of the second half. The first shot was up and good by DeRue, and it makes it 40-22. Second one on the way by DeRue, up and good. So it was Fegler who had who went to the locker room earlier, and she's back out there now. Engstrom with it. She looks to drive. She's cut off. 6:44 left in the ball game. 41-22. Fossey with it. She tries to drive. DeRue cuts her off. She gets it up to the top of the key to Sheets, who gives it to Engstrom. Engstrom down low to Savannah Martinez. Martinez behind the back, nice little hook. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to the Evanston Lady Red Devils and DeRue. 6:15 left, fourth quarter, 41-22. Rigby with it. She hands it over to DeRue. DeRue loses almost control. She's able to corral it. Down low, pass goes to Johnson. Shot was up and no good. Rebound comes down to Olheiser. 5:56 left in the fourth. 41-22, and a stolen ball and a travel by Mia Barker. Barker took the ball away from Fossey, and then she traveled with it. 5:52 left, fourth quarter, 41-22. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We will be right back on KTAK.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
.30 seconds left in this timeout in the fourth quarter. 41-22 in favor of the Evanston Lady Red Devils. And again, at 7 o'clock tonight, the Wolverines will be right back here on KTAK as they take on Jackson in the second round of the 4A West Regional Tournament against the boys. We want a full house. We are asking for a full house. They had a good turnout last night. And so if you are in Riverton and you got nothing to do, come on down. We're going to have a party here. For sure, it's going to be me and Kevin Shields calling the game. It's going to be a lot of fun. We hope to see you here. 5:52 left in this one, 41-22, and it is the Lady Wolverines basketball. Savannah Martinez with it at the top of the key. She looks to drive, she shoots, and she's fouled. Foul is on number 2. That is on Mia Barker. That is team's 5th. But it was a shooting foul, so we'll send Savannah Martinez to the line. Shot up. Oh, no, it's good. Looked a little too strong from her hand, but she didn't need my help, and so she made it. 41-23 left in the ball game, 5:44 left. 41-23 is the score, 5:44 left. Second one on the way is off the front iron. Rebound comes down to Sawyer. She gives it to Fessler, who brings it across the timeline. Almost walked. She gets it to DeRue, back to Fessler. Fessler cross-court pass. She was trying to get it to Rigby on the weak side, and she just throws it out of bounds. 5:30 left, fourth quarter, 41-23. Sheets brings the ball across the timeline, hands off to Engstrom. Engstrom back to Sheets, to Fossey, to Olheiser. Olheiser looks to drive the baseline. She tries to get it around to Sheets, or to Engstrom, and couldn't do it. She stepped out of bounds as she was attempting the pass. It will be Evanston ball with 5:17 and counting left in the fourth. 41-23 in favor of the Lady Red Devils. Fessler with the ball over to Rigby. 5 minutes now left in the ball game. Rigby still with it. Over to DeRue. DeRue down to Stacia Barker. She couldn't corral the pass. It ends up in the hands of Engstrom. Engstrom's going to try to go 1-on-2. And a blocking foul. Foul is on DeRue. Her third. And that is the team's 6th of the second half. And they will say it was a shooting foul. And so it will send Engstrom to the line for 2. First one up. First one good. That is Engstrom's first points of the morning. Makes it 41-24 left in this one. Or 41-24, the score, 4:49 left in the ball game. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Sawyer, and she hands it off to Fessler, and she gets it back to Sawyer. And Sawyer makes the shot, but Sawyer traveled. So it will be a turnover in favor of the Lady Wolverines with 4.5 left in the ball game. 41-24. Engstrom with it. Looks for someone to give it to. She's got Stacia Barker right in front of her. Gives it to Martinez. Martinez drives, shot blocked by Sawyer. And on the rebound, Martinez was able to get it, but she goes out of bounds, so it will turn over to the Lady Red Devils. Stacia Barker with it, hands over to Fessler. Fessler brings it across the timeline, and oh man, what a screen that was. And they're gonna and Engstrom and Sheets is down again. She ran right into Stacia Barker. And now Sheets is down again. They're looking at her. She was already down and sent to the locker room once. This is her second time. So we are going to take a commercial break quickly, and when we come back, we will restart play, and hopefully Sheets is okay. We'll be right back.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
Sheets is off the court. She was helped out by Reggie Miller, athletic director here, and one of the trainers. She is back in the locker room now. We have restarted play. Sawyer shot up and good with 4 minutes left in the ball game. 43-24 left, 3:55. 43-24 is the score. 3:50 left. Shot up and blocked by Sawyer, but she got body. Foul is going to be on number 43. That's going to be on Sawyer. That's her second, team seventh. It will be a 2-point, 2 shots. First one up and good by Jordan L. Anderson.
The line from Riverton, 15, Anderson.
And by my unofficial stats, that's Jordan L. Anderson's first basket of the night. Second one on the way, no good. So it will be 43-25, 3:47 left, and a foul is on the floor quickly, and it's going to be against Riverton. It is going to be against Anderson. That's her fifth.
15, Anderson.
And so she is done for the morning. She finishes with 2 points, 1 free throw in the second quarter, 1 free throw in the fourth quarter. And so we will take the long walk to the other end. Stacia Barker will have the 1-on-1 bonus. Shot up and good on the first one. Barker had herself a really loud third quarter, and right now she sits with 11 points. Second one on the way, good. She only had 3 in the first half, so now she has 12. 3:47 left in the fourth quarter. 45-25, it's a 20-point ball game in favor of Evanston. Turnover as Fossey was trying to get the ball to Savannah Martinez. Down low, ball goes, shot up on the out pass, shot up and no good by Frankham. Rebound goes to Sawyer, shot up and good. Fossey will bring the ball across the timeline with 3:15 left in the fourth quarter, 47-15. Or 47-25, I'm sorry. Fagler with the ball. She's thinking 3. She takes it. Shot up. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch, they'll say, by Evanston. And so it will stay with the Lady Wolverines with 3:03 left in a 47-25 ball game. Engstrom with it. Gives it to Fagler. Fagler gives it to Martinez. She's got an open lane. She takes it. Shot up and good. Martinez now has 17 points on the night in is 20-point ball game again, 47-27. Timeout on the floor by Evanston. It is a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. We will be right back with the final few minutes of this one. We'll be right back on KTAK.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
There are 2 ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
As we are back, there is a foul as Fessler tries to drive. Shot is up and no good, but she's fouled. Fouls on Fossey. That is her second, team's ninth, so it will send Fessler to the line for the two shots. First one on the way, up and good. Fessler has only got 3 points on the night is what I have. They have her with just one, so we're going to have to look at that. Second one's up, and second one is good. It is now 49-27 with 2:30 left in the ball game. Fossey has it. She tries to get it to Martinez, does. Shot up, blocked, and rebound comes down to Sawyer. 2:20 left and counting. Martinez all over Sawyer. She gets it to Fessler. Fessler tried to get it to Frankham. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the obviously the Lady Red Devils, and it will be to the Lady Wolverines with 2:10 left, 49-27. And there's a travel as Olheiser was thinking three, and then a quick closeout makes her try to drive, and she travels. Brown will come in for the Lady Wolverines as Fossey takes a sit down with 2 minutes exactly, and a turnover quickly. Savannah Martinez has not got numbers. She's going to take it, though. Shot up good, and they're going to say count the basket, I think. Basket's good. Yes, it is. Foul is on Fessler, her third, and that is the team's 8th. It will send Martinez to the line. Shot up, shot no good. Rebound comes down to Sawyer. 49-29 with 1:56 left in the ball game. Martinez is all over and trying to get another steal, and she got it. Here comes Engstrom now. Hand over to Brown. Over to Olheiser. Olheiser had a hard time getting it, but she does. Oh, and she traveled. She was trying to get it to Brown, but a nice, tight closeout by Asay calls her to walk. 1:30 left, fourth quarter, 20-point ball game, 49-29. This will be the end of the season for the Lady Wolverines. Shot up, no good by Sawyer. Rebound comes to Fessler. Shot up, no good. Again to Fessler. That shot up and no good, and she's fouled. Foul is on number 13. That's Engstrom, her second, team's 10th.
To the line for Evanston, 42, Fessler.
Fessler will have two shots with 1:17 left. First one is up, and it is out, no good. It is 49-29 in favor of the Lady Red Devils. Second one is up. That one bounces around. That one's good. So Fessler has 3 free throws in this fourth quarter, and she has, I have 5 points, but we'll double check on that. Ball goes out of bounds off of, oh, no, there's a foul. I'm sorry.
Foul, 25, Frankham, her first.
Frankham with the foul, team's first, team's 9th. It will send Savannah Martinez to the line. She has 19 points on the night. Make it 20. Minute 09 left, 50-30 in favor of Evanston. Johnson will come in, and Olheiser will take a sit down. And Martinez will have one more. Second one up. Second one's good. 21 points in the final game for Savannah Martinez. referee had it stopped because there was an Evanston Lady Red Devil and then Johnson also sitting there on the baseline. Savannah Martinez has come out of the game. She is sitting down. Minute 08 left. You can see Savannah. She a lot of emotion in this last game for her. Shot up and blocked, and then a foul will be called on Fegler, I believe. It is not. Foul is going to be on number. Oh, it's going to be on Evanston. It's going to be on Evanston. It's going to be on Fessler. That's her 10th. So it's going to send McKay Fegler to the line with 57 seconds exactly left. 50-31 in favor of Evanston. First shot up and good by Fegler. That is her first points of the night. Second one's up. Second one's good. 57 seconds, 50-33. Ball across the timeline is Fessler. Hands over to Assay. Assay gives it to, let's see, who did she give that to? I don't see who that is. Shot up, however, and she is fouled on the floor is Frankham. Foul is on Fegler. That is her third. And that is the team's 11th.
To the line for Evanston, 25.
Frankham will go to the line for two with 39 seconds left, 50-33. First one up, first one too strong. Some of Savannah Martinez's family coming over and talking to her on the bench. You know how much she loves this program, and really all of these players do. You hate to see a season end anytime, but especially on your senior year. The second one was up and good by Frankham. And a turnover goes the other way. Shot is going to go up, and it is no good by Fessler. Rebound comes down, and it goes out of bounds, and it was the last touched by Brown. And so with 20.1 seconds left in a 51-33 ball game, it will be Evanston basketball. Ball inbounded, and I believe they're going to be content with just dribbling this one out. Fegler puts some pressure on it. Shot up and no good, and that shot was up by Assay. Rebound comes down to Johnson. There's 4 seconds left, and they're going to try to get a shot off. I think Fossey shot up and no good, and that will do it. Final score, 51-33 in favor of Evanston. When we come back, we will have a post-game show really quickly and then wrap it up. We'll be right back.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Final score in this one, Evanston 51, Riverton 33. The Lady Wolverine season comes to an end today, and as I said, the senior Savannah Martinez, who is by far the Papa Murphy's player of the game, put everything she had into this game. She had 21 points, she led all scorers, and she played her heart out until the final buzzer. Other scores for the Lady Wolverines: Ingstrom had 1, Anderson had 2, Johnson had 2, Olheiser had 4, Sheets had 1, and Fagler had 2, along with Savannah Martinez, 21 points. And then for Evanston, Mia Barker had 10, Giroux had 12, Rigby had 3, Frankham had 2, Fessler had 5, Sawyer had 5, Stacia Barker had 12 after only having 3 in the first half. And then Johnson had 1 point. It was a free throw in the second quarter. And so that will do it for us for right now. When we remember, there is going to be another game tonight, 7 o'clock, inside Wolverine Gymnasium. It is going to be the Wolverines taking on Jackson, and that will be at 7. Pre-game will probably start, we'll see how that plays out. Last night we had to start right on time. So be with us right at 7. I'll know we'll be there then for tip-off between the two. But for right now, we will say so long from inside Wolverine Gymnasium. Again, the final score, Evanston 51 and Riverton 33. So we will see you later on tonight on KTAK.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
It may be winter, but some days it kind of feels like spring. Makes you want to go for a drive, kick a few tires, and see all the latest cars and trucks up at Frontline Motors. Frontline Motors has a wide selection of quality used vehicles, from cars to SUVs to trucks, and they're all priced to move. One of them is right for you. Is your next car or truck waiting at Frontline Motors? There's only one way to find out. Drive up Airport Road, take a test drive, and make it yours. Then join the hundreds of other folks who say, I got mine at Frontline. Frontline Motors. Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856